Now, you've probably heard about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and if you haven't, this is a new theme park attraction, Star Wars themed, of course, that is now at Disneyland in California and Disney World in Orlando. They spent a fortune on this to immerse visitors in the Star Wars universe, including the ability to interact with different characters who will know what you've been doing in different parts of the park. Really fun, a lot of neat YouTube videos about it already. But Gizmodo had an article last week that reminded everyone that Star Trek did this first. They had something at the Las Vegas Hilton called Star Trek The Experience, and I went to it about 20 years ago. It was the most amazing thing, especially being a Star Trek fan. I'm as much a Star Trek fan as I am a Star Wars fan. And what they did is they replicated the sets of The Next Generation and brought visitors through them on their way to a movie ride. It was just amazing. What they did is they would get you lined up for this movie ride, and then they would darken the whole room to a pitch black level. They'd shoot really cold air on you to get you all tingly, and then when the lights came back up, you were on the transporter pad, and there's a guy there in uniform who brings you up to the bridge, and everything was just replicated beautifully. The hallways, the turbo lift, the bridge of the Enterprise, and then from the bridge you get on the movie ride and then end everything. It was just exceptionally well done. The actors that were there were terrific. I really enjoyed it quite a bit. It closed down, unfortunately, probably about 10 years ago now. But it was just exceptionally well done and a great way to immerse fans in something like this. While you're online, they had screen-worn uniforms and props to look at, so there was a lot of things to see there just beyond the movie ride. These pictures are kind of fuzzy because I took them back in 1998 when I went to the experience when I was in Las Vegas for a trade show at my old job. And this was my first digital camera. It was a Kodak DC-120. It was like the first megapixel camera. And I was taking it everywhere I went at that point, but I didn't have that much room on the memory cards. I didn't take all that many pictures. What was also neat about it is that they recreated the Deep Space Nine promenade. They had a 2-level promenade, I believe, including Quark's bar, which was all very much accurate to what you remembered it looking like on screen. And at the time that I went to the Star Trek experience, Deep Space Nine was still on the air, so it was really fun to be in the set of the TV show that I was watching at the time. So really cool stuff. And my pick of the week this week is a video that somebody uploaded to YouTube of the entire ride experience, at least insofar as what you've experienced as a guest with the actors. So you can see these beautiful sets they created for this. And these sets were things that you would walk through. So they weren't, half-created things where the camera's on the other side. The bridge of the Enterprise was fully realized as a circular thing. The hallways were all there. It was just really cool. And it's a shame that it's not here anymore for people to enjoy, but maybe this resurgence in Star Trek might bring it back again. But it was really well done, and you can watch this 10-minute video and get a real feel for what this experience was like. And it was just kind of odd to have such a theme park kind of experience in Las Vegas, because it really belonged, I think, in like Universal Studios or maybe one of the Disney parks at the time, but it ended up at the Hilton of all places, and it was just a really cool thing that you should check out.
This channel is brought to you by the Lon.TV supporters, including gold-level supporters, the Four Guys with Quarters podcast, Chris Allegretta, Tom Albrecht, Mike Talbert, Brian Parker, and Kalyan Kumar. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to Lon.TV/support to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit Lon.TV/S.